Hello everybody, this is Mr. Galaxy and welcome to episode 4 of Mr. Galaxy's Let's Play series. Okay guys, today I have been doing some smelting and stuff, and I have been doing some wheat production. Also got some pumpkin, so I've been working on that. Um, Basically I'm waiting for all these to just all grow so I can all plant them at exactly the same time, and I'm actually waiting for these to grow as well, and that one doesn't seem to be growing, so yeah, away with you. So alright, so pumpkin seeds going there, and I really don't have a organizational way of pushing everything, putting everything around at the moment. But when I move to my new house, which I might be building very, very soon, then we can do that, can't we? I'm just going to move that just in case that one's not been, because it hasn't been doing it either. Okay, between last episode and this episode, I have been doing I did a really literally like a little tiny bit of mining. Just did one strip, just not even that far. And I made some coke oven bricks. Now, coke oven bricks, there's two ways you can make them. If we just press R on our keyboard for NEI, you could either make them directly with 4 bricks with 5 sand, or you can make sandy bricks and with 1 sand, and you can make that. Now, I made some sandy bricks. Just no, that's not right. I made some sandy bricks to have a look at what they look like. So it's just 2 bricks, 2 sand, and basically if you look at it, it's exactly the same there, so 2 bricks, move that there, 2 bricks, and so 2 sand, the extra sand. So that's where the extra sand comes from. Anyway, you need 26 to make total 1. I don't have 1, I don't have enough to make 2, but I thought put it over here. I'm not sure whether I should put it over there, because it's starting to get a little bit cramped in here. But maybe I should put it there, maybe. Yeah. Not quite sure where I should put it. I'll be back when I've figured out where I should put it. Alright guys, I've decided that I'm going to pop it here. Why? Because I extended the room and now I think I've got enough room to stick it in here, and I'm not really sure where else I could put it anyway. So it's 9 on the bottom, 9 on the top, just like so. Whoops. And then it's you leave the center block open, and that will create your coke oven. Right, so complete the last block, and then we should have a coke oven. There we go. Now what happens is you put coal in here and it will create coal coke. And I'll go get some coal and be back. Alright guys, so if we put some coal there, and then it should start cooking it. I'll be back once we have some coal coke. Alright guys, I really do not know why it's doing this, but I had to move my world from multi-MC back to FTB launcher pack thingy, because my frame rate is really low in multi-MC, and I have no idea. Maybe it's because there's a console running in the background, although I just tried to disable that and it didn't make a difference. So yeah, the reason why I moved it is because there was talk on Direwolf's Twitter page that on Friday, which is today, so I'm not sure whether it is going to happen or not, that Direwolf 20 would be giving us um, Minecraft 1.5.2 mod pack, like with all the mods, while we were waiting for his season 6, because he did express a desire to do season 6, or he said something about it. I read on his Twitter page. I'm not sure if it was his Twitter page, but it said Direwolf20, so can't see what it wasn't. Anyway, someone said on there, I don't know if it was him or someone else, that there might be another mod pack coming. So that's why I wanted to change it over so I could continue this season. Unfortunately, multi-MC, you can run multiple Minecraft accounts. Well, multiple Minecraft instances with stuff. That doesn't work. It doesn't seem to work for me at all. My frame rate is really low, and before anybody starts out saying, "Oh, it's fraps," no, it's not. I've just come over to the FTP mod pack, moved my world back over, just loaded it up, not changed any settings, and I'm getting like 10, 16, 20 frames per second, and I'm running on the Surface Pro, so that is pretty good for recording. Usually when I'm not recording and I'm not in world, I get around about 240 frames per second. When I am in world, sometimes 40 frames a second, 40 frames per second, sometimes 30. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to get some coal coke, a coke oven created, is because creosote oil we will need later on. If I just put my cursor over there, see, 1 bucket for every 2 coal, and I'd just like to get started on it, and oh, excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning. It's the middle of the day where I am. Well, evening, coming evening. Anyway, there's 8 coal can smelt 8 items, whereas this coal coke can smelt 30. It also works brilliantly in the blast furnace because it takes ages to turn iron into steel, and the blast furnace won't be next. God, it won't be next because it requires me to go to the Nether. Now, as the Nether is easy to go to, I just have to make a diamond pick, mine some obsidian, make it, go there. The resources I need to get in the Nether is a little bit more difficult. So, yes. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, the resources that I need to go get in the Nether are really difficult to get. Well, I find it difficult to get because I've never really found one of these. You need a magma slime. I can't remember what it's actually called. But you need one of those, and I find it difficult to find them. Now I know you can find them around Nether fortresses, or just in the Nether in general. I believe, and yeah. So yeah, I just find it difficult per se, just to go out and find it because I don't know why. Whoops, that doesn't belong in there. I just find it difficult managing to find them. I've never found one before easily, and well, usually I end up dying because of magma bats and stuff that are added by Formcraft. Are they added by Formcraft? I'm not really sure, but there are some lava bats, lots of other creatures added by different mods. And upcoming Minecraft versions allow other mods to do different things. For instance, 1.6.2 2. Obviously you got horses added, and previous iterations of that. Mod, one of MDio's mods, Futura I think it is, adds some like some creatures and stuff, and I know Twilight Forests do some things as well in there. So yeah. Anyway, also I think in 1.6.2 Railcraft updates its texture for Coco. I think that is right, because I know that Mojang changed in Minecraft 1.6 in one of the snapshots. They changed the coal and no, not the coal texture, but they changed the charcoal texture. And I think Railcraft did the same, because I think coal coke is meant to be that sort of thing, but rather than cooking wood, you get you obviously get you cook coal and get coal coke. So I think Covert Jaguar actually does update it. I think I saw in one of Dial's videos. Anyway, we are finally collecting coal coke, and that was not easy. Well, it was easy, but I had to go out and get some bricks to make the sandy brick and stuff. So yes. I also want to go to the Nether so I can find a Nether fortress, or at the very least get some Netherrack so I can compress it in a compressor. 3 Netherrack in a compressor, I think it is, or is it 4? 3 Netherrack in a compressor will get you a Nether fortress block, so Nether brick block. We have to start saying Nether brick block because of in 1.5, yeah, 1.5. They obviously added the redstone update. They obviously added actual Nether brick things, and that's just like a rubbish bin I made, so I can just chuck rubbish down there. The stuff I don't want to keep. I don't want it to despawn. So yes, the pulverizer and furnace, that's still working, obviously. Now this will continuously keep going. So that is why I want to create one of these. And I don't want to tell you straight away. Yeah, I'll just do a stack of it. Just gonna get rid of that, because I'm trying to keep on top of it all. Keep my inventory as clean as possible, so that when I go harvesting, I can just go harvesting and not have to worry about anything. So I need one of these. I'm just gonna get 4 of that. Alright, now in a second. Whoa, no, too many. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to turn these back on. Requires no signal to run. And that's obviously going to fill this up very quickly. Now I want to smelt some sand into glass. Now you can see that it's really taking a long time, so you can smelt 30 items with one of these coal. As you can see with the tooltip, you can sorry, I can't actually point to it. So it can produce 16k EU at 10 EU per tick in the generator, so that's 16k EU, whereas this coal is only 4k. So that's a lot more, isn't it? So that's it's and 3.2 heat in the steam engine, which is from Railcraft. And you can get 6.4, so not that good on that front for the firebox. Sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning. Obviously because I'm tired, but I don't feel like tired. I feel tired, and it's not night. So obviously, it's more EU per tick, but in the firebox. The firebox will use less stuff when it creates. So I'll be back once this sand has finished smelting. Alright guys, I've put away the rest of the glass that I smelted extra, and I got 24 glass here, and I'm going to craft something. Now if you can guess what I'm going to craft, you get a cookie. Seriously, you get a cookie. Alright. I'm going to give you a clue. Here's the rest of the clue. Right. Okay, so now if you can guess what I'm making, give yourself a cookie. Because I'm making some Buildcraft tanks. So now if you didn't get that, you don't get a cookie. Ah, no, I'm kidding. Give yourself a cookie anyway. You tried. Okay. Right, so now I've got stack these. They're like multi-blocks, so they will share their inventory. Anyway. Wow. 3 buckets already. That's quite cool. Well, if you right click on them with a right click on any Railcraft tank stuff, then you'll do exactly what the Buildcraft tank does, and interact with the block. Now you can only do that with buckets. I think you can do it with cans. Railcraft cans. Buildcraft as well. I'm not sure. But you can do that with cans, and but I'm not sure if you can. I have to make sure, check. But yeah, we are already storing creosote oil in a tank back there. And I'm clearing this out so I can plant everything away around where I like it planted, so that everything grows exactly the same time as well, which would be lovely. Lovely. Forget what I was just about to do as well. Oh yes, I was going to check if that, no, maybe it's the rubber version, but I don't know. Not sure. Anyway. That's right. I was going to get some aluminium, but I don't have enough aluminium at the moment, so I will have to wait on that. Oh wait, no I do. I have enough. For 4 cans, I think it is. Not quite sure. See, this aluminium shouldn't really be over there, it's just really stuff. So 1, 1, 1, 1, and you get 4 cans. Now I only really need 4 cans because I'm only ever really doing. I just want to store a little bit of it. So, like that. Sweet. Alright, so now we are literally actually storing creosote oil. I just want to store like a stack of them, just because they're going to be handy to have later. And the rest of it I could. No, I'm going to store in tanks, and then later on when we've got a lot of iron and a lot of power, then we can start making railcraft tanks. But it requires a lot, and I mean a lot of iron. Literally like bucket loads of it. No pun intended. Because you need iron to get buckets. Da-dunch. So yeah. That is the coke oven. And it creates creosote oil with coal coke. And now we have a... I'm just going to move this and stick it in the corner. Yeah, there do. Yeah, just stick that in the corner, and we can. You can even pump out of this, but I don't have waterproofing pipes. Excuse me, sorry. I don't have pipe waterproofing at the moment, so that's going to be a bit difficult. So yes, not in there. Goes in there. That goes in there. Oh, and people probably wonder why I made coal dust. I'll explain now. It's because later on I will need lots of this, and if you do like this, this, and this, you get raw carbon mesh, raw carbon fiber. Sorry. Yeah, I made it two extra. If you put two of those next to each other, you get raw carbon mesh. And how many would that make? I need one more. If you stick this in a compressor, you'll get carbon plate, carbon fiber. Can't remember what it's called. Let me just check. See, coal. Whoops. Coal dust. No, not the right one. See, coal in a coal dust. If you press U on your keyboard, you can see the usage. What you can use it in. That's probably gonna take ages to load. There we go. You can, because there's lots of different little things you can do with it. You can make a neutron. Wonder what that does. That's probably something new in the you can do 4 of that to make raw carbon fiber. 2 raw carbon fibers will give you raw carbon mesh. Raw carbon mesh can be compressed in a compressor to make carbon plates. And oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me find carbon plates. And a carbon plate can be used to do actually lots of things, but primarily it is to make advanced machine stuff, but it's nanosaber and nanosuit helmets, body, legs, and all that other monkey crap. Of a jar, you can make a I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing that right, but that's like a one-hit kill device thingy, and it's epic. You can mine blocks like at the speed of light. Right click and you mine one block. It's very, very cool. Anyway, I'll be back once I got something else to do. Alright guys, it seems that we have reached that wrapping up point again. We've had a good time this episode. Good time, what is this? We've done a lot of things this episode. Made a coke oven, built it, extended this out a little bit. We've made some Buildcraft tanks to store all our creosote oil in. And creosote oil will become in handy later when we get into Railcraft. Railcraft changes some of the vanilla mechanics, and you can't make tracks how you should be able to make the tracks. Tracks are now built with track beds, wooden rail beds, in iron, compressed down into rail pieces, and so you can use steel, I think, and lots of other things, lots of cool things, and lots of other blocks as well. So yeah, this is Mr. Galaxy signing off on episode 4 of Mr. Galaxy's Let's Play series. Yeah, see you next time, guys. Take it easy.